Hey there, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good night. Hopefully you're having a good night watching the Stanley Cup playoffs. I wanted to do something because we have the new Utah, the new Utah team, the former Arizona Coyotes, and we're trying to figure out a name. And they have trademarked 8 names that I think could be interesting. Well, couple of them aren't bad. A couple of them are pretty good. And then there's at least one, maybe two, that to me are just god awful. So, what I thought I would do is rank them. There we go. Now we've got 8 team names. The first one that I would do at number 8, the one that I cannot stand the most, is this one. Let's bring this a little closer here. Number 8, the one that to me just is the dumbest one. Utah HC, or Hockey Club. This is not a soccer team. This is a hockey team. We're not over in Europe. We're not over in doing Premier League soccer here. That just screams a soccer team. You know, like whatever whatever some of the teams are over there. They end in FC for football club. That's no. You're not a soccer team. You're a hockey team. Some people would think, that might be good for the first year. No. You have plenty of time to get a logo done, to figure this out, get a name, get a logo, get jerseys done. This can be done before next season. Guaranteed it can be if they work at it. You got to think they've been working on it, you would think, but anyway, number 8, the one that I hope they do not go with, Utah HC. Number 7. This one, I'm not that crazy about this one. Number 7 is this name. The Utah Fury. Okay, what's the point of the name? What's the logo going to be? What kind of logo would you have for Fury? It just doesn't seem to go that great. I'm not that crazy about that, and I think I don't know. I think it's kind of lame. Number 6 is this one. This one doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. The Utah Ice. The Utah Ice. You're talking about the sport here. You're playing ice hockey. So you're going to name the team Ice? Well, it'd be like a football team going and saying we're going to name our team the Pigskin or the Pigskins. No, just doesn't sound right. Doesn't look right. Just no. I mean, you're playing ice hockey. You don't need to name your team the Ice. Number 5. Yeah, this one I think would get some kind of backlash, at least a little bit, from one team in particular. The Utah Blizzard. The Utah Blizzard. It sounds like they should. It sounds like they should have a partnership with Dairy Queen if they're going to do that. You know, hey, hey, if the team scores in under a minute, you get a free Blizzard from Dairy Queen. That's kind of what that reminds me of. Is you could have Dairy Queen as a sponsor, but you already have the Colorado Avalanche. I think that would kind of conflict, wouldn't it? Avalanche, Blizzard. Like I said, the only way that would make sense is if they had a partnership with Dairy Queen. Other than that, yeah, no, do not go with Blizzard. Number 4. Now this one, this honestly could be interesting. If they went with this name. The Utah Outlaws. Okay, now that could be interesting. That honestly could be interesting because you could channel like the old West potentially. Channel like Billy the Kid or something. Now the logo, I'm not sure what the logo would be. Maybe a guy with the bandana and the hat or something. I don't know what way they would go there, but I mean, that could be an interesting name, the Utah Outlaws. Like I said, you could channel the old West. I don't think they'll go that way, but it's not bad. So I mean, I have them number 4. Number 3. This one could be interesting. Now I went back and forth between these two for number 2 and 3. I think it could be interesting. We have the Utah Venom. Now, the Venom could be interesting. You could go, because I believe Utah has rattlesnakes. I think they would probably be Western Diamondback rattlesnakes or something. You could maybe go and do, I think a logo would be the logo could be interesting. You could incorporate, maybe a little blue in there, maybe a little purple, along with a little white, little black maybe. And, maybe the logo you design a cool looking, maybe like a cool looking rattlesnake head with the mouth open, the fangs down, and maybe just on one of the fangs, a little drop, what would look like a little drop of venom coming from the fang. I think that could be interesting. I actually don't mind that one. I think that could be a very interesting logo. I think it would be a very interesting jersey too if they went that way. I don't know if they will, but I think it could be interesting. And I think the jersey colors would be interesting too. Number 2. Now this one I do like this one. It is definitely unique. And we're definitely flashing back here. The Utah Mammoth. Now that could be cool. You maybe go, maybe logo wise, you maybe do the head of a woolly mammoth. The big, the big head, the tusks, the big ears, the fur. I think that could be very interesting. That could be a real interesting look. And a logo, you could, I mean, you'd almost have to have some black in there. Black. You'd have to have some black, maybe maybe some blue. Uh, you know, maybe a little bit of white, something. Not entirely sure what the jersey concept could look like, but Utah Mammoth, it's definitely unique, and I think that could be a very, very interesting look. Number one, and this seems to be the consensus that I think a lot of people would want, is this one. The Utah Yetis. It actually rolls off the tongue pretty nice. I think the logo could be interesting. The mascot would be cool. And, jersey wise, I think you could incorporate, you could have some white in there. You could have, kind of like maybe even like a light blue. I mean, even maybe like the type of blue that's in my Queensryche shirt here. I think that could be an interesting color to add in there. Maybe a little black. Red's always a good color. What other color could you maybe put? Purple. Find a way to stick some purple in there. There's a bunch of different ways they could go there, but yeah, I think that would sound good. And honestly, Yetis sounds better than just Yeti, because a Yeti is one. Yetis, that's plural. It's more than one. You're a team. So Utah Yetis. I think that could be fun. I think the logo design could be interesting. I have seen a couple of concepts of what a Utah Yeti jersey and logo could look like. I thought they actually looked pretty good. I don't think you would necessarily need the word mark underneath to explain, because a couple of them that I saw, I mean, it's the top part of a Yeti, and underneath it says Utah Yetis. I don't think you necessarily need that. I think what would be cool though is if you did something like that, put an illustration of the mountains they have in Utah, put that behind it. I think that could look interesting. And yeah, I think there's some good teams, some couple real good team names, a couple kind of and then one for sure that to me is just that's a no for me there, dog. No. Utah HC, no. No. Let me know though what you guys think. What ranking would you guys give these 8 teams or these 8 team names? And yeah. So I mean, what would you prefer? Give me your ranking in the comment section. And do you think Utah HC are you on this? Are you on the same vibe with me that Utah HC just sounds more like a soccer team than a hockey team? Because honestly, I think it sounds way more like a soccer team. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know you guys' rankings. Please like the video. Please hit that thumbs up. That would be absolutely awesome. Also, please subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated also. And of course, yeah, comment below. Let me know your guys' rankings. And like I said, I think Utah Yetis could sound pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later.